yeah, that's one thing that my son does not need. He does not need no therapy. He doesn't even need a male mentor. I mean, like I said, he's just a growing boy. So I just don't feel like there's anything wrong with my son.
Hey y'all, happy Saturday, and it looks like Charlene put out another video, Life with Royalty. This is a video right here. I really need y'all to let me know what you thought about it. Let me know in the comments. What do you think about everything she said in this video? Now, one question I want to get into is, somebody asked, is Royalty Muslim, and why does she not celebrate holidays? And this is what she had to say.
Are you Muslim? Why don't you celebrate holidays? No, I am not Muslim. It's really hard to explain, but I'm gonna keep it short and I'm gonna say this. We don't celebrate man-made holidays. I was literally raised on not to celebrate holidays because they're man-made.
Now, what I don't understand is, why is it hard to explain what religion she is? When she comes on here and says she doesn't celebrate holidays, that's paganism, that's this, that's that. People shouldn't celebrate holidays, she doesn't. But then when people ask, well, what religion are you? It's hard to explain. Why? If you ask me, they definitely do celebrate holidays, because based on the videos that they were doing every single year, they did everything for every holiday. The only thing they really didn't do was Halloween that much, but they went to a Halloween party, so what's the difference? How can they say they do not celebrate holidays, but their actions show that they do? Now, I wanted to highlight this comment because I definitely agree with them. Tag Affair said, Royalty never explained the reason why she doesn't celebrate pagan holidays, only because her mom and grandma didn't. But I think people are asking because they want to know. Telling people to research doesn't answer why you don't. Kind of makes me feel she really doesn't know why, and she does it because her mom says so. In the beginning, she didn't want to celebrate B-Days. Now she does. I don't think she has a real reason other than her mom said so. I agree with this because when I first started watching them, Charlene would get on there and say that they don't celebrate Christmas, but CJ wanted to get the kids gifts and presents and all that. Cool. But then year after year after year, they continued making videos celebrating holidays. So why doesn't she celebrate it? And in the video, she did say that her grandmother didn't celebrate holidays, her mother doesn't celebrate holidays, and she's choosing not to do that with her children. So if anything, it seems like it's just a tradition and not a religion. She also commented on how everybody thinks there is something wrong with Leon. He's looking sad, depressed, whatever. A lot of people think there's something wrong, and this is what she had to say.
Like, oh, I'm just on chill mode, so trust me, I have no worries in none of my kids' attitudes. They're Aurora, like, they're good. Trust me.
Well, you've heard it here first, y'all. Or second. She thinks there is nothing wrong with any of her children's Aurora, okay? So let's just leave that right there. Somebody also asked what was her favorite vacation that they went on, and it should have been what was her favorite vacation that CJ took her on. But yeah, this is what she had to say.
My favorite vacation that I've been on was probably going to Nickelodeon with the family in the Dominican Republic, because just growing up, I watched Nickelodeon. I remember like the slime, all that stuff. So just experiencing that in real life was actually pretty cool. Like just having all the slime run all over me and just, you know, having the kids around. And, you know, we probably got to make another trip out there again, because this time we have the twins and they're getting up there.
I'm definitely going to agree with her on this. I thought the videos where they did the Nickelodeon, they did the dance and everything, that was such a good video. I really enjoyed it. I think that was a fun time for the whole family to enjoy. CJ, her, the kids, everybody. She also wants everybody to know that she doesn't care if you don't like that she got a face tattoo. It's her face and her life, which of course nobody can disagree with her on that. But she does put her life out here and decided to do a video of getting a face tattoo. So people are going to talk about it. And my opinion on this is the fact that she wanted to get her chest tattoo removed that said Royalty years ago, and then she decided to get a face tattoo. It didn't make sense to me, but hey, she's what, 33, about to be 33? Do you?
Passes deal, my passes account. Look, guys, that brand deal came to me. Like, I didn't go looking for that brand deal. It came knocking on my door. Somebody felt that I was a good candidate for that. So, hey, just know it'd be lit over there. I'd be turning up. So make sure you guys go look at my passes account.
So knowing that Charlene has this passes account, that she shows her body, does live streams and all that, wouldn't that be a topic of bullying for her children? I mean, she wants to say that people get on here and talk about her life, and that's why her kids are getting bullied. But you're on here posting about you being nude in photos on a website. You don't think your kids could get bullied for that? So of course she is mad at the people making videos about her and talking about her life, and it's just funny because I bet you if everybody that made videos on her agreed with everything she did, she wouldn't have a problem with it.
Too much to the left and just adding your own fabrications and your own assumptions on what you think is going on in somebody's life, that's a whole different type of level of deranged. I could just tell you that. So I just feel like when you're invested in something that's really does not have much value to you, it's pointless. It's dead.
Now, in my opinion, the people that she really needs to watch out for are the people that will go hard for her on everybody's comments, everybody's videos, just talking about how much she is a queen and they want to meet her and all this weird stuff. Those are the stalkers she need to watch out for. Don't y'all think those people are too invested?
A beautiful black woman, very proud of you. Appreciate that. Much love. See, just little things like that, guys. That keeps me going. That keeps me motivated.
So it just seemed like if people aren't on here kissing her butt and telling her she's doing everything correct, she's not gonna like you.
When are you going to let CJ see them kids? Look, y'all seen how everything transpired. You guys seen how everything went. So it's really nothing to hide. But right now, how I want the situation to be, I want it to be handled behind closed doors as two grown adults. But I wish we could have done this like two grown adults without having to involve the court system. I just feel like sometimes people need to learn how to separate. If you're calling this YouTube a business, learn how to separate your business from your personal life. If we can't do anything cordial or how it should be, and we can't come to an agreement, that's just how it came. I just feel like a lot of people came after me for the victimizing stuff that he's putting upon himself.
Now, this is where I'm going to disagree with her, because I personally did not come at her and talk about the wrong that she's doing because of what CJ put out. It's her actions alone. She is the one that decided she needed to be over there watching the twins while they spent time with their father. The same one that she had watching her kids when she would go to work. The same dude that she met in a club, and then 48 hours later they was together and he moved in with her mother. So why do you need to be there while he's with his children? And she wants to talk about how things could have been handled without the courts when she's the one that involved the courts. She's the one that got on here and said if he wants to see them, he needs to go through the courts. Remember that? But now she's trying to change it and say, well, he's going through the courts. I wish we could have handled it behind closed doors. Which one is it? She just doesn't like that CJ is doing stuff and saying stuff and making these videos when he's been doing that ever since they were together. He has never been a private person, and she knows that. But now she's trying to use that against him. It's her actions that's making people look at her differently. Why was she okay with him taking care of her 3 children, but now wants to take away his biological children from him? And she has never gotten on here and said that he's a bad father. That's another reason why it's her actions showing you who she really is. She's never gotten on here and said he's a terrible father. No, he's a bad partner. He's a bad boyfriend, fiance, whatever they were. Cool. But what makes him not be able to see his children and be a father? It's based off her actions and her emotions and how she's feeling. That's what tells her if her children will have a father or not. And another thing that got me about this video is that she decided to say that she doesn't understand why people are still talking about him seeing the twins when she doesn't talk about it anymore. But she's the same one that put everybody in her personal business. She's the same one that went through the whole process of recording how they're having the twins, doing the eggs and all of that. She put all that out there. The birthday party, she put all of this out there. But now wants people to stop talking about CJ seeing the twins.
I definitely do want more kids, but at the right time, at the right moment, with the right person.
Now, this was a comment that surprised me for sure. The fact that she wants more children after having 3 by one dude and getting her tubes tied, and then 2 by another dude, and now she wants to find another guy to have children with. Wow.
It might be made off of hurt feelings. It might be made off of hurt emotions, whatever the case may be. But don't always believe what you see. And another thing is,
so somehow this is the explanation of why Jalea got into a fight, and it's not because she's posting her whole life for everybody to see. It's because other people talk about their lives, and that's why Jalea is getting bullied at school. Not because her mother is on here posting new pictures for money, being seen with different men, posting their whole lives. Not because of any of that. It's because people talk about it.
I don't condone fighting, and I don't condone bullying.
She doesn't condone fighting, but she also took her 15-year-old and 13-year-old son to a fight that she was having with 2 other grown women. But yeah, she doesn't condone fighting.
Get up, mama! Hey, Leah.
2 years.
I hope she honestly realizes that it doesn't matter what she says out of her mouth, it's about her actions, and her actions show that she condones fighting. It doesn't matter what she has to say.
But when somebody is being antagonized and bullied and messed with and talked about and just a lot of negative, a lot of childish things going on, things happen. And yes, Julia, she was involved in a fight at school off of something that somebody heard or saw on the internet from somebody else's mouth.
So now that y'all heard from me, I need to hear from y'all in the comments. What do you think about Charlene's video? What do you think about what she said? Do you agree with a lot of what she said? Do you disagree? Just tell me all of your opinions in the comment section. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will definitely see you in the next one.